everyone, my name is Faye and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be asking some of the popular questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram and YouTube's community posts. I have put timestamps for every single question in the description box and also in the comment section, so feel free to skip to the parts that you're interested in. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more study tip videos and vlogs, or just click on the playlist here. Before we continue, comment down below where you're from. If you're from Malaysia, which state? I would love to know. Many of you have actually asked me how to study sejarah, so subscribe and turn on your notifications because next week's video will be how to score A+ in sejarah, and you do not want to miss that video because maybe I'll be scanning my sejarah notes, I don't know. Maybe, so you want to stay tuned for that. First, let's get some basic questions out of the way. My full name is Faye. I was born on the 12th of September 2001. A few of you have actually told me that you have the same birthday, and I find that very cool. I do have two older brothers, and I am from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. 我其实会讲华语. You can actually hear me speak Mandarin in a few of my work vlogs. I am around 165 cm and my weight is from 47 kg to 50 kg. It doesn't really go above or below that. My favorite dessert is chocolate anything. As long as it has chocolate inside, I will love it. The next question is extremely popular, oh my god. What course are you doing and which university are you going to? So basically, I'll be going to Australia in February 2021 and I'll be studying Bachelor of Science majoring in immunology. Immunology is the study of the immune system. How to choose the right path after SPM. I really like this one because it's a question that all of us have to answer at some point in our lives. But basically, you can either do what you love, do what you're good at, or do what's practical. For example, if you love maths or interior design, just study that. You don't have to be the most talented person in the world because at the end of the day, passion and hard work goes a lot further than just talent. Or you can do what you're good at. If you're good at English, study English. And the last one, which is a little bit sad, but do what's practical. I've actually had a few comments here and there saying that, Faye, I want to study X, but my parents won't let me. I am not going to sit here and say that don't listen to them, just follow your heart, because for some of us, unfortunately, that is just not possible. If you really can't study what you love to do due to emotional or financial reasons, what you can do is do what your parents want you to do. After that, get a good job, save money, retire early, and then spend the rest of your life doing the things that you're passionate about. My mom has a friend that's the perfect example of this. He studied law, became successful, earned a lot of money, saved money, retired early, and then now he just travels the world taking photographs of animals. That is like proof that you can do it too. But if studying is not for you, that is okay. Just join a course or do an apprenticeship, build up the skills and connections needed to do what you love. What are your regrets in school? This is a really difficult question because I don't necessarily regret anything that I've done in secondary school. But if I could change one thing, it would probably be to let myself have more fun in secondary school. The thing is, back in secondary school, I was a very serious person. This is because when I entered secondary school, I told myself and decided that I wanted to change. I wanted to excel in my studies and my co-curricular activities. My personality sort of took like a 180-degree turn and I changed a lot. I went from being this very carefree, fun person into someone that was very serious. For many years in secondary school, I didn't let myself have fun because I felt like I was wasting my time or I was being unproductive, which is not true at all. I kind of let productivity define my self-worth, which is not the case now. But back then, I was like that. As a result of that, I severely neglected my social life, and if I could change one thing, it would definitely be to let loose and have more fun in secondary school. Next, what advice would you give to high school students? My number one advice is to focus your energy onto people and things that are actually important. There will always be petty drama and there will always be people that don't like you. This is even true when you're an adult. I learned that if they don't like you, they don't like you. There is nothing you can say or do that will change their mind. You have to realize and understand that you cannot control what they think, what they say, what they feel, or what you feel. However, you can control what you do about it. Do not waste your energy on your haters or your bullies because they do not care about you and they will forget about you in 2 years. So if they don't care about you, why should you care about them? Just focus on what's important. What's important to you right now? You are at school to study. So focus on your studies, on your family, and your close friends that actually care about you. The best revenge is your success. What was your routine one day before SPM? I just read the notebook containing all my corrections and I just relaxed. Honestly, at that point, there's nothing much you can do. How much do you earn from YouTube for 10,000 subscribers? Okay, in order to earn money on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Once you have fulfilled these two requirements, YouTube will review your channel. Once they decided that you're not a scam and they approve you, then you can start earning money. The thing is, because of you amazing people, in a month, I went from like 1,000 subscribers to 13,000 subscribers. So even though I have like 13,000 subscribers, I've only started earning money for like 2 weeks and I make about 6 to 8 USD every single day. The amount of money that I earn on YouTube depends on a few things like if people skip the ads, which country you're from, and how much of the video people watch. At the end of my last video, I told everyone that made it till the end to comment animal emojis, and so many of you guys did, more than I expected. And for those that didn't skip the ads as well, you guys are the sweetest and thank you so much for your support. Make sure you watch till the end of the video to know which emoji to comment next, and I'll be sure to reply that with a lot of hearts. Before we continue, an advertisement might play in the next few seconds, so if you want to support my channel, please do not skip the ad, and in the meantime, feel free to go down to the comment section below and let's just all have a chat. Why did you want to become a YouTuber? Am I a YouTuber? It feels kind of weird to consider myself a YouTuber. I don't know why, I'm just not used to it yet. If you have actually downloaded any of my free PDFs like my free study templates, then there's actually a little section in the PDF where I write about the history of fayefilms and why I created this YouTube channel. You can get the free study templates in my video here. So basically, I grew up watching a lot of study YouTubers and I'm sure you've heard of some of them like Unjaded Jade, Ali Abdal, Jack Edwards, Eve Cornwell, Eve Bennett, Ibsmo, Study Quill, who else? Karma Medic, and all these other people. But the thing is, all these famous study YouTubers are from the US and the UK, and as a Malaysian, I couldn't really relate to a few of the things that they were talking about, like GCSEs. On the other hand, those Malaysian study YouTubers either spoke in languages besides English or they are much older, so as a Malaysian teen that speaks English, I couldn't really relate to any of them. And after years of being inspired by all these amazing people, I decided to create my own YouTube channel, and thus fayefilms is born. I want this channel to be a place where everyone is included, empowered, and understood. What I mean by this is that I am not a naturally gifted student or naturally smart person like a few of you might think. I have actually spent more years getting average results than getting good results. And the only reason why I get good results is because of my hard work and because I found study methods that worked for me. It's not because I have a natural talent or affinity for numbers and words. So I understand the feeling of struggling in your studies and being impatient with yourself and not getting the results that you want. So I never want this space or this channel to feel judgmental or make you feel like you can't achieve what you want, whether that be academic or not. Sometimes studying isn't for everyone and university isn't for everyone, and that is okay. I want my channel to provide simple, realistic, and practical study tips that any student can follow and hopefully inspire you to chase your dreams as well and know that nothing is impossible. So I hope I have achieved that so far. If I'm doing a bad job, please tell me. Next question, and a very popular question. Am I in a relationship? Answer is yes. Next question is, how to love yourself and overcome insecurities like body fat and acne. Body fat, acne, hairs on your arms, your legs, all these things are extremely normal. Even I get spots on my face and my back. It's completely fine. Do not ever compare yourself to anyone. Comparison is the thief of joy. The majority of you guys are really young, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't really understand the amount of photo manipulation that happens in social media. It is so easy to edit out a pimple, to slim your body, to make your legs look long and make your skin flawless. Even right now, my skin is not flawless, but somehow the camera makes it look like it is. When it comes to self-love, practice this every single day. I actually told my best friend Denise to do this as well. Basically, when you wake up and you look at the mirror, the first thing you should do is to tell yourself out loud, I am beautiful and I love my body. It seems a little silly at first, but trust me, it works. Do not wait for someone else to tell you that you're handsome or you're beautiful. I'm not gonna wait for someone to tell me that I am beautiful. I am beautiful and so are you. If people don't like you because of your acne, screw them. Off to the tong sampah they go. You will only let yourself receive as much love as you give yourself. Meaning, your parents, your friends, your partner could love you with their whole life, but you'll never believe them unless you love yourself. So do not wait for people to give you what you want or say things that you want to hear. You go do things that you want and say things that you want to hear. If no one has told you yet, I'm gonna tell you. You're beautiful, you're handsome, no one can tell you otherwise. If they do, ask them talk to me. What inspired you to start your own business and what kind of cases do you carry for Kesla? So Kesla is a business that I'm launching on December 3rd and we sell minimalistic phone cases. I explained this in my motivational video that you can check out here, but basically I wanted to start a business but I've always been too afraid to do so because I know nothing about business. But I told myself, you know what? There's no harm in trying, right? So I did all the research that I can, I worked really hard and I decided to launch my first business, which is Kesla. I would really appreciate it if you could follow our Instagram and support us. We carry phone cases for these models. If you want an extra 10% off and a handwritten letter from me, feel free to use the code fayefilms when checking out. See you there! Where did you go for school? I studied at Sri Kedu Private School for primary and secondary, and I studied at Brickfields Asia College for A-levels. What have you learned so far being a YouTuber? It's hard. It's harder than I thought. It is difficult if you want to stick to a consistent schedule. Like for me, I upload every weekend. So I have like a deadline and coming up with content ideas, filming and editing it takes a lot of time and effort. So I really respect those content creators that have been doing this for years and years. What do I use to edit my videos? My laptop is the MacBook Air 2020 and I do not recommend it for video editing or anything that is a little bit more heavy. If you want to buy a MacBook Pro, I mainly edit using iMovie and sometimes I also use Vlo, the paid version, but honestly you can get away with the free one. I would actually like to use this opportunity to thank a few people that have been nothing but supportive to me since I started this YouTube channel, which is like my family, my relatives, my extremely close friends, you know who you are. And I also want to thank every single one of you that takes the time to watch and comment the sweetest things under my videos. It's literally the first thing that I read every single morning, and I take at least 1 hour replying to comments and replying to your Instagram messages and emails every single day because it just makes me so happy and it means so much to me. So thank you so much. Now I would like to give a shout out to 2 people. The first person is my cousin. Her name is Cerise and she posts piano covers on YouTube. She's really talented, and if we could get her to 100 subscribers before the end of the year, that would mean everything to her. So let's do it. The second person is Priscilla. Her YouTube channel name is Silla on Air. She makes fashion videos. We actually got into contact with each other when I was just at like 300 subscribers. She has given me editing advice and just has been an amazing friend overall. So I will leave the link to both of their channels down below and feel free to support them if you want. So we've come to the end of the video. If you have made it this far, comment down a blue color emoji and I'll be sure to reply you. I really tried my best to answer as many questions as possible and I spent hours compiling everyone's questions, but it was just too many. So for the next few days, I'll be replying to a few of you personally because I really do appreciate the fact that you took time out of your day to ask me a question. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notifications because you do not want to miss next week's video, How to Score A+ in Sejarah. Thank you for 13,000 subscribers, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.